If you need to take out private loans to pay for your education, Citizens Bank could be a good option. It offers multi-year approvals, so you only have to apply once to get funding for the entirety of your college career. If you're an existing Citizens Bank customer, you could even qualify for added interest rate discounts. However, Citizens Bank does have strict borrowing eligibility and limits. Plus, it doesn't have a pre-qualification tool, so you can't check your eligibility or rates without affecting your credit. Account details are accurate as of July 5, 2023. Pros: interest rate discounts for existing customers and auto-pay enrollment. Multi-year approvals allow you to apply once to finance your entire college career. Co-sign releases are available. Borrowers can refinance student loans without a degree. Cons: maximum borrowing limits apply. No loan pre-qualification tool. Citizens Bank at a glance. Citizens Bank, which now simply goes by Citizens, is one of the largest retail banks in the country. Based in Providence, Rhode Island, the company operates more than 900 branches, but it also issues student loans to individuals throughout the country. Citizens Bank originates private student loans for undergraduate and graduate students, and it also offers student loan refinancing. While most refinancing lenders require applicants to have graduated to qualify for a loan, Citizens doesn't have that requirement. It's one of the only lenders that allows borrowers to refinance if they left school before earning a degree. Citizens loans have no application, origination, or disbursement fees, and the lender doesn't charge prepayment penalties. Citizens Bank undergraduate student loan details. Citizens Bank only offers fixed-rate undergraduate loans. Variable interest rates aren't available. Loans are available to U.S. citizens, permanent residents, and international students that have eligible cosigners. Loan amounts and terms. Citizens student loans have terms ranging from 5 to 15 years. The minimum you can borrow is $1,000, and the maximum is $150,000. The upper maximum limit is an aggregate amount, and it is inclusive of all money borrowed from other lenders and federal student loans. Loan costs and fees. The fixed interest rates for Citizens Bank's undergraduate loans range from 4.99% to 13.47%. Variable interest rates range from 4.49% to 13.47%. The lender doesn't charge origination or disbursement fees, but there are late fees. If you miss a payment, Citizens Bank will charge you 5% of the payment amount. Repayment options. Citizens has 3 repayment options. Immediate. With the immediate repayment plan, you make full payments toward the principal and accrued interest while you're in school. An immediate repayment option will give you the lowest total repayment cost. Interest only. If you opt for the interest-only repayment plan, you only make payments toward the accrued interest while you're in school and for 6 months after you leave college. You'll pay more overall with this plan than if you followed the immediate repayment plan, but it's less expensive than deferred repayment since you are covering the interest while you're a student. Deferred. With deferred repayment, you don't have to make any payments while you're in school or for 6 months after leaving college. The deferred repayment option has the highest total cost since interest begins accruing while you're still in school. Noteworthy perks and features. Citizens has several standout features. Loyalty discount. If you or your cosigner are a Citizens Bank customer with an existing checking, savings, or loan account, you can qualify for a 0.25% interest rate discount. However, Citizens Bank checking and savings accounts are only available to residents of Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Virginia, and Vermont. Auto-pay discount. When you sign up for automatic payments, you receive a 0.25% interest rate discount. This discount can be combined with a loyalty discount, reducing your interest rate by up to 0.5%. Multi-year approval. When you apply, Citizens Bank will determine your eligibility for future loans. If you qualify, you can request additional funding during your next academic year without having to fill out another application. Hardship forbearance. If you or your cosigner is dealing with financial issues, you can request a hardship forbearance from Citizens. If your request is approved, you can temporarily pause your payments. Citizens Bank refinance loan details. Typically, student loan refinancing lenders only work with applicants that have earned a bachelor's degree or higher. However, Citizens Bank is an exception to the rule. You can qualify for a loan if you have an associate's degree, or even if you left school before graduating. With an associate's degree or no degree at all, you can apply for refinancing after you've made 12 qualifying payments after leaving school. Citizens refinancing loans offer both variable or fixed interest rates, and the lender also offers refinancing for parent loans. Loan amounts and terms. You must have at least $10,000 in student loans to qualify for refinancing. The maximum amount you can refinance is $300,000 for individuals with a bachelor's degree or below, and $500,000 for graduate degrees. Loan costs and fees. You can qualify for fixed interest rates between 4.43% and 12.86%, or variable rates between 5.98% and 14.05%. There are no application, origination, or disbursement fees, but a 5% late fee applies. Repayment options. For students refinancing their own loans, repayment terms range from 5 to 20 years. Once you select a repayment term, your monthly payments will be spread evenly over that time frame. Noteworthy perks and features. Citizens Bank's refinancing loans have the following perks. Loyalty discount. Existing customers with a Citizens checking, savings, or loan account get a 0.25% interest rate reduction. Automatic payment discount. By signing up for automatic payments, borrowers get a 0.25% interest rate deduction. How to qualify for a Citizens Bank student loan. To get a loan from Citizens, you must be enrolled with an eligible institution as a full or half-time student. Loans are available to U.S. residents, permanent citizens, and international students that have a friend or family member that is a U.S. citizen or permanent resident and is willing to co-sign the student loan application. Eligibility requirements. Citizens requires applicants to be the age of majority in their state. In most states, that means you must be at least 18 years old. For student loans, Citizens requires applicants or their co-signers to have an income of $12,000 or more. For refinancing, the minimum is $24,000. Citizens doesn't disclose its minimum credit score requirement. Instead, it says applicants should have reasonably strong credit. However, most approved applicants had very good to excellent credit. According to the company's 2020 annual report, 88% of Citizens Bank's education loans were issued to borrowers with a score of at least 740. You will likely need a co-signer to qualify for a loan if your score is below 740. Co-signer options. Citizens Bank allows co-signers on private student loan and refinancing applications. Borrowers can apply for a co-signer release after making 36 consecutive on-time payments. How to apply for a Citizens Bank student loan. Unlike other lenders, Citizens Bank doesn't have a pre-qualification tool for its private student loans. The only way to find out if you're eligible for a loan and what rates you can get is to fill out an application and undergo a hard credit check. You can apply online by inputting general personal information about yourself and your school. You'll also need recent pay stubs or other proof of income, your monthly mortgage or rental payment, and your anticipated graduation date. If you're an international or DACA student, you may need to provide documentation about your immigration status. Once you complete and submit your application, Citizens will review your information and complete a credit check. If you are approved, Citizens will notify you of your loan term options, and you can select the loan that works for you. Once you've selected a loan, you need to accept the loan's terms and sign a promissory note. After signing the agreement and promissory note, Citizens Bank will electronically send the money to your school. How to contact Citizens Bank. You can contact Citizens Bank's Student Loan Division by calling 888-411-0266. An online chat feature is also coming soon to the website. Is a Citizens student loan federal or private? Citizens Bank is a private student loan lender, so any loans you take out from the lender will be private. If you have federal student loans and decide to refinance them through Citizens Bank, they will become private loans and will no longer be eligible for federal loan program benefits. Before refinancing federal loans, carefully weigh the pros and cons.